Shut up and sit down.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. You're listening to the A5 podcast. Joining me is John,
Yo.
Ray,
Yeah.
Jonah,
What up?
Fabian,
Yo.
and I'm Frank, a.k.a. PJ. We are your hosts. We're going to be really hitting on a couple different topics today, so we hope you enjoy. Not going to reveal them just yet. First and foremost, this is our first podcast that we're recording after the holiday weekend. So we hope that everyone had a safe, happy, relaxing, if that's your kind of thing, Memorial Day weekend. Thank you to our vets again.
The vets that gave the ultimate sacrifice.
100%.
We're here to memorialize them. So, shouts out to Memorial Day and the veterans that gave everything.
Yeah. Y'all do anything fun?
I got drunk. I don't know if that's because Memorial Day is because it was just like a week in the year,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a regular, I think,
Yeah, that's
for you a little bit, right? Weekend
point.
kind of thing.
I guess that's my point.
That's cool.
It was cool, though.
Ray, did you do anything to celebrate your day? It's your day. You're our vet. You're our Alpha 5 vet.
Nah, man, I was just chilling. I was actually in Universal Studios, man. Just chilling. Going on rides. You know.
All right, you went to Universal, you said?
Word, yo, going on some Harry Potter rides.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, yo.
Ray had a little bit of fun before this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna put it out there now. So if you find us laughing, Ray's down in Florida right
I'm just
now.
gonna put it out there. Ray is lit. He's looked like he's enjoying life right now.
Ray, you gotta make sure you're talking to your mic, bro, so these people can hear
I'm
you and experience what we're hearing.
They're pretty damn loud, so.
For those, if you heard him or not, I don't know. Ray went to Universal Studios for his Memorial Day. He's down in Florida with his stepfather celebrating the birthday. He took a little vacay from Puerto Rico. Go figure that. So, Jonah, you do anything interesting?
No, not at all. I didn't do shit.
No.
Yeah, you can at least say you had a great time at Walmart or something.
He's just mad miserable.
I didn't do shit.
Nobody cut you off on a highway or nothing?
No.
Damn.
Nothing to him, man. All right.
God damn.
It wasn't. I literally didn't do shit. I cleaned the house.
Right.
I mean,
I didn't do anything. I'm just telling you.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you cleaned the house for 3 days?
No, and then the other times it was just in the house or at my
Did
in-laws'
you watch
house.
TV? Did you
All
Can't
right.
come up with
Did you have a conversation with anyone?
No,
Or
I
a
was
weekend
in
in the house.
I don't know what
In
else
the
to say.
house.
Like
Nah, it's cool, bro.
I was in the house with my wife and my
man.
son. Oh, here's why.
Oh,
My son was sick.
there we
He
go.
got
Okay.
sick on Friday,
That's the thing.
and then he gave me whatever he has. So I was the whole weekend with
Right.
fucking.
So that's a
103
whole
fever.
event.
So
Being sick
so
by
now
your
there's an
kid?
explanation and there's understanding. You see, that mattered.
A nigga
That mattered.
had a fever all weekend.
That matters. The parents listening will understand.
Shit.
That is an event.
That shit was
Parents,
whack,
parents
yo.
listening, aren't you terrified that like when your kids come home, like they're bringing the plague with them? Fabian and PJ, they don't know about this, but like I don't know.
No, I
is
don't
your
say
son in
that
school
because you
yet?
know what? I get
Is
terrified
your
when
son
people
in
come
school
in my
now?
shop.
Nah, he just turned 3.
Yeah, bro.
So when he starts pre-K and stuff like that, you have to be terrified of them coming home with every germ imaginable.
Bro,
Like-
my wife is a teacher. I'm
Oh,
afraid
so
of
you-
her
oh,
coming
so-
home
oh,
with
so
every
you
germ
do-
possible.
You do have child AIDS flowing through your house because that's what I call it. It's like child AIDS.
Oh, my
It don't
wife
actually
too.
be AIDS. It's
Chi-
just every other.
It's child AIDS?
It's child AIDS. It's
I get it. I mean, it's- yeah.
literally every bacteria and germ, like a tornado.
Man.
It's like a fucking sharknado of germs, and then they go up your nose, and then you're decapitated and incapacitated for like a week.
I blame my wife for every time I get sick. That's why she has to take care of
You
me.
should, because she's around those dirty little
I do,
humans.
that's my point. And
I love kids, man, but those little they're
it's,
nasty.
it's not necessarily the cleanest of areas.
They're nasty. So the shouts out to the parents out there who knows what's like I've gotten sick by getting other kids' germs from my kid coming home from school. So.
Yep.
Baby and I
Stay safe
did some fun stuff this weekend.
Oh yeah, tell us about it.
We went up to a cabin in the woods. If y'all haven't peeped that video out on Instagram at Alpha 5 Podcast,
It was romantic.
it's up there. It was man. Listen, it was gorgeous. You could hear the birds, fucking silence, no cars, no none of that noise and nonsense.
Tell you
It-
what, that bunk bed mattress, I think, gave me fucking scoliosis. That shit fucking hurt.
I mean,
Damn, a bed gave you scoliosis, thing?
Bro, that shit was fucked up, man. I woke up, I was in pain. I
God
was
damn,
like,
you-
yo, I've never had
Sound
that
like
happen
you had a
before.
rough weekend. Like that's not a good thing.
I mean,
Well, just the sleeping part, because I was freaking turnt one of the nights. Actually, I think we're turnt every night up there.
Yeah.
It-
For those who
for-
can't see, we didn't do video this week, but Ray is bugging the fuck out. He's doing a bunch of emojis on his iPad.
Why is it looking at me?
He is really enjoying whatever is going on.
oh
with him.
man,
Like,
yeah, whatever he got that good shit today.
you the man, Ray.
I
love your energy
it-
today, bro.
we nerded out a lot though this weekend. Like we legit played Magic, and we had 2 ridiculously long games of Risk, like 13-hour game of Risk.
I've never played Risk, and the commercials.
I don't think I've ever heard.
I've heard of
love
it.
it,
I've wanted to play Risk from the commercials because like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
This guy.
Fabian makes horrible deals with people.
No,
I
didn't.
learned that. Like
no, I didn't.
he needs a consultant.
No, I didn't.
I'm good at
on
Monopoly.
his
Is it
deals.
like Monopoly?
It-
Because there's risk involved in Monopoly. right?
No, it's not. Because
I tried.
You're the
My kids
point-
are upstairs doing bad things. If y'all know that.
the point of the game is to take over like a country, right?
Uh-huh.
And Fabian legitimately gave part of the country to the other player.
In
Nigga,
return
why?
for some money.
But
So, but you lost
It-
your land.
yeah,
Yes, but then I got
you
it back
see,
in another deal,
that-
and I got more out of it at the end. It was
no,
a means
he
to an
didn't.
end.
He really
PJ
didn't.
was looking at the
He
short
really
game,
didn't.
and he was just
He
mad
really-
because
he
he was
really
the
didn't.
freaking the lesser of the two.
I don't know if I would want you to be my
I
big-
won the game. How was I the lesser of the 2?
Lesser of the 3, I mean.
I don't know if I would want you to
You
be
didn't
my,
win the game. It was a still. It ended up being just calling it quits.
Right.
Damn it.
Yeah, and the winner was the one who owned the most property, and that
Nah,
was me.
I wasn't there for that part.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
magically tuned out like you were for most of the
Oh
game.
man, I don't know if I would want any one of you guys to be my supreme leader. So
I think I'd be pretty good.
as
I
a
don't think I'd be
supreme
that bad.
leader, not president, because president is elected. Supreme leader is like fucking Kim Jong Un. It's a
No,
fucking supreme leader.
No, I think I'm a pretty fair guy.
I guess. All right, I dig it.
Yo,
I know.
this
I
is
know.
this
You
is
just gotta-
phenomenal.
You just
though.
have to kind of keep your eyes
I-
open.
I-
Stay focused.
Yo, I gotta stop looking at
Just
Ray.
don't
yo.
look into the
We're
glare.
looking
gotta
at
stop
we're
looking at
watching
him.
him on an iPad just
Ray
so that we
is
can
doing
keep
his
communication,
own,
and
side
he's just rocking out.
Yo.
And right now he's using a Bitmoji that looks just like him, so it's not even like a separation. It's,
Yo,
So,
it's so funny.
It is a super distraction. Though,
It
I'm
is.
not gonna lie.
It is.
It's awesome though. Good times.
So all right. I don't
Stop
know about y'all,
drinking.
but like I look forward to these long weekends because one, I really don't get a lot running this shop. I don't get a lot of days that I can leave for an extended period of time. There's nobody else for me to rerun that, escaping that rat race. Like I know Jonah, you said you didn't really get to do much, but do you wish you did? Like, I mean, I guess that's an obvious question, but
Oh no, listen. I do wish I did because for a good since my son's existence, like I've literally spent every single day of my life like with him.
Nigga.
But yo,
Oh, I know.
like,
That's why I'm just like
every hour. So yes, there's times where I'm just like I need to get away from just like everybody. I need so I've come to find out that I'm an omnivert. Like I can do the extroverted stuff and then I can do the introverted stuff. And this is where the introverted part comes from. Like I really that video that you did with you at the lake, you know what I'm saying, showing the peace and quiet, like that. I need that.
I think we all need that.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with the noise.
Yeah.
But then because there's a time where I need to be in that
that
solidarity,
disconnect,
like
man.
like just that quiet, sit at the edge of that dock. I don't care what anybody's talking about back there, and just listen to like just the water smacking.
Like,
that,
it's so
you know, that
amazing
dock.
how y'all sitting here talking about some shit like going to a lake, and like I can't even fathom what that would be like without 4 screaming people like that are attached to me. That's why I don't do anything now. That's why I can't go anywhere now, because everywhere I go, I want to bring my wife. Like, I want to go. If I go to the lake, I want to bring my wife with me.
Mm-hmm.
But we come with 4 kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I'll just sit in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be fun for nobody. Like, oh, people, oh, bring the kids. Like, yeah, I could bring the kids, but who is that for? Like, I'm gonna be watching kids the whole time while I'm hanging out
Yeah,
with
so
you.
you're not really enjoying yourself either.
It's not entertaining for you to bring the kids.
Right. So it's important. Like, I wish I had an opportunity. Like, even if just one, I would give them to my mom. Like, I can't do that. So
Right.
it's like, y'all living the dream. So just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Listen, like I said, it's for me. It's the one time a year, well, usually once a year, and it's usually Memorial Day that I get to go do that disconnect, because I'm almost like the opposite of you, right? Like you're home a lot, right, with the kids. I'm at work all the time. I'm spending 65 hours a week at work.
Day, nigga, they changed the hours.
That's how it feels, bro.
When
like,
the fuck they do that,
man? Listen.
Oh man.
Fucking 6 a.m, 7 o'clock at night. The same routine every day except Sundays and like half the day on Saturday. But it never stops. And even when I'm not at work, my brain does not stop. Doesn't.
Right.
I was gonna say doesn't. My brain just does not shut off. So I'll go home, I'll go to sleep, and I'm thinking, okay, I got to do the X, Y, and Z the next day.
Right.
It fucking sucks. So going to the cabin gave me that time chilling with this guy Fabian. You know, we did some real nerdy stuff and probably wasted a lot of time. We got to go down to the resort, went swimming, busted his butt in some ping pong. You know,
What does it mean to waste
I was
time?
a
I don't
little
know.
turned for that. You know?
oh, here you always.
But
something.
yeah, I am always turned. But not during the week. No, but that was a good time, and it's good that I hope you guys do come next time and find time to come.
I would love to, but
we're gonna have an Alpha 5 retreat.
it's hard to find somebody
We
that
should.
watch
No,
for
for sure.
kids.
We
It's hard
should.
for my wife
Yeah.
to find somebody that she trusts to watch the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like always that
I
fine line.
I get that 100%.
Right, because she's, like every other woman, I don't want everybody watching my kids.
Yeah.
Which I get. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
But I'm just gotta run this by you, because before I forget, you really need to get down on that fucking wrist shit, because that shit was crazy,
On
and
the
you
what?
would enjoy it.
On
You know why?
Risk?
Because it's like Game of Thrones on a board game.
Okay.
You got your different factions and
I
shit.
don't know
You'll
if I
be
would
all
wanna
about it.
play
And
Game
it's-
of Thrones.
I
I would want to play Game of Thrones if it was an action RPG.
And they do make a risk actual or freaking.
They
risk
make a
too.
risk Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you do different. You have different factions, like you be the Lannisters, the Starks, or whatever, and you have different abilities, shit like that.
I don't know if that's my cup of tea, guys. I like board games and all, but I don't know.
But
I
it's
know
that
Risk is
strategy
like a
shit.
fucking
I'm
You
smart
need
as
to-
a player.
17-hour
It's like
game.
fucking-
You need time to devote to this game, though. Like
I
straight
would.
up.
The thing is, I would wreck you guys because I don't want to say why, but I would.
You would what?
I would wreck them in any like.
Oh.
I would.
Strategy
I don't
game?
play those games, bro. But I know I would wreck you if I did play them.
That is a bold statement, sir.
What
Look who the
what
fuck
the-
you're
what
talking
the
to,
fuck?
guy.
What is he saying?
Who do you think you're talking to?
What
Bro,
words?
you're-
What words are he saying? Is he
Yes,
saying?
I've never played this game before, but I would fuck you up in it. I don't think am I mincing words? Is there something I'm missing?
I don't understand why or
Because
what.
I have confidence in myself in strategic type things. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
And
You asked me why, I gave you the answer, and now you're saying "and." What the
but
else
how,
do you
but how
want?
you gonna come out like that? You will do it just
Can I
because
just have
I have
some-
confidence in myself too. So I'll
Yeah,
wreck you.
well,
How's that?
Listen,
Like, what the
Let
fuck?
me just have my irrational confidence, and I'll wreck you guys. I'll learn how to fucking.
I
play
love
the
every
game.
fact that he said is irrational, because it is probably
irrational
true, but I like
confidence.
it.
You know,
Yeah.
but it does make me feel better that he at least acknowledges
Well,
it's
of course
irrational.
it's irrational. I never
Because he's
played
not
this shit
delusional. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
I
just
never
gonna-
played this shit before, but
It makes it still makes it that much more gratifying too when like
Yeah,
you
well,
just stomp that
this
ass.
is what I'm here to make
Yeah.
you guys feel good.
It's like us in ping pong.
I wouldn't wreck you in that though. I wouldn't wreck you in ping pong. I would suck.
I
So,
fuck
see?
Fabian up in
But
ping pong.
I don't feel like I
I
would.
give him
Yo.
like a 1-game confidence, and then it's just like
Yo,
okay,
Fabian, what you gotta say for
21-3.
yourself,
I had a
man?
rum fucking bucket. Not to mention, I drank freaking Bacardi Gold.
we
here
know,
both
half a
had a
bottle.
rum bucket. We both had Bacardi Gold.
I was, bro. You both know that what you drink is my light work. All right.
Fabian.
So
Oh,
He's like,
Fabian.
So,
he
I'm
said,
just
"What you
saying.
drink is my light work."
So you were just
gonna let that nigga talk
like,
to you
oh
like
yeah,
that?
no, he was just a little buzzed. I'm over there freaking
Talk to him.
stumbling, hitting that ball back still.
Talk to him.
Fabian
by
be
the
coming
way.
out talking about first you'll go to start playing and be like, oh, I need to get more turn, then I'll whip your ass. Then he starts drinking,
Nigga
and then
get too turned.
after that he goes, oh wait, I'm too turned.
Right
That's
over.
why.
That's a no-win situation
Like
for you. So he's playing the game the right way because there's no way you can win. At
there's
least
no
in the
way
argument
there's no
wise,
way he could win because I
yeah,
just beat
you
that
beat me
ass.
because I was sober, nigga.
That's
and then-
literally
and then
he,
he too
he's
drunk
literally
and you
said
beat
Nah,
that.
that really,
because I
that really
wasn't
only
sober.
works in beer pong though. That's the only time I really should.
I'm not good at that shit either.
But
I'll play
Yeah.
right in the basketball court.
The basketball court.
Yes, I'll beat you. I know, PJ. I know. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
Alright,
Because he's
so
clearly saying he's gonna beat me.
I got a question.
Okay.
And this is probably something that like everybody's thought of at some point. I have to imagine that.
Okay.
If money was no issue, and for the two parents here, I'll say if
Mhm.
kids were not an issue,
Oh yeah, that's a big.
where would you guys go? Ray, you start that one. You've been a little quiet, enjoying your time over there.
Yo,
Where would you go, Ray? If money wasn't an issue.
yo, I would go shoot, man. I'll be out probably back to the Mideast. Start somewhere out there, and then probably head out to Asia. Then I don't know exactly where. Fucking England somewhere after that. I don't know. I'd just be traveling, yo.
So you you just go everywhere?
Yeah, man. I would just go wherever I feel I need to go.
Ray, I got what did you have, bro?
We gotta know what you did. Man.
I gotta know what
Like, listen, I need some clarity.
You
Did
were not
smoke
like this
or-
a half
and
hour
drink?
ago.
Did you smoke or drink? Did you smoke and drink? Smoke like one or the other? Like
that cut the
I
crowd
need,
kind
to,
of
I
like.
need to know. Like, is there some like MDMH or whatever? Like oh man, I don't know, man. But you look like you're having a fucking ball over there. Oh man, we got tongue action.
I didn't know
Got
that was
some tongue
possible. with
action
the
coming
emoji.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
right.
sticking my tongue out. It's just doing it.
It's doing what you're thinking, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
Get those electrolytes, bro. Drink that coconut water.
Motherfuckers drinking
It's
coconut
actually
water with shades on.
pure coconut water with tropical hydration, pineapple.
There you go. I got you.
Tropical.
John, where would you go?
Where would I go?
Yeah.
Damn, son. If I see me, it's not. It's money, kids, and terrorism. Because I want to go somewhere outside of the country, but I'm afraid of like bad shit happening.
Don't do
So-
that.
What you mean?
Don't do that.
All right.
Money,
Nah,
kids, and terrorism.
Don't do that, man. Because there's more good shit in this world than there
I'm
are
not
bad.
saying that
Like,
there's not. I
don't let
I
that
don't
stop
feel
you.
safe not on American soil.
Nah, don't do that.
All right,
man.
you can say
I
that
mean,
all you
don't
want.
st-
My nigga, I see the news and it don't be happening
That's
often.
why you.
But bust it. If I say I want to go to Paris, right?
Right.
Niggas be driving buses through people in Paris. Like in Times Square, they do that shit. But at least I'm already here. Like I'm not going to Times Square. If I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I'm upstate. But if I'm going to across seas to go see some hot shit that I want to see, like I'm going to a tourist attraction, and that's
Right.
where this shit happens. I really want to go to Greece more than anything. I want to go to Greece and then
is
Rome.
Gorgeous.
I want
You been?
don't sit here and throw it in my
No,
face.
I've seen pictures.
Oh no,
you
I am
watching
so
pictures.
into architecture. Like I love architecture and like
Right.
the way that they their whole civilization was built, like in the just how it looks as Greece came
Like
before the
Rome,
Romans and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Athens.
but I'm terrified of going anywhere
like
over
just
there because
saying
you never know, my
Athens.
nigga. Somebody, these Dirkers out here wilding and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Bakalakadaka. Yes, I'm referencing Team America World Police.
Dirk,
That was one
Dirk.
of my
Right.
favorite fucking movies ever, made by South Park creators. Don't judge me because I'm saying what Matt Stone and Trey Parker were doing. But anyway, yeah, I'm afraid of that shit because them niggas out there is wild.
So, all right. So, where would you go? Let's take terrorism
Greece,
out of
nigga,
it.
I
then.
would go
All
to
right, all
Greece.
right.
I would go to
See,
Greece.
see how simple that was?
It wasn't simple because you took money and kids out of it, but I have another fear factor. God damn it.
Okay,
That's-
so
that's the
you
motherfuckers
You
in
could
the-
take out terrorism too.
Okay,
Make
well,
you
that's
feel
a big
better.
factor. Well, Greece.
Everyone
goddamn it.
understands that now. You
Greece,
can take out
goddamn it,
terrorism.
Greece.
Go get them terrorists.
Good choice.
What?
Ray, what'd you say?
Go get them terrorists.
Okay.
Let's go get it.
Go,
All
go
right,
pick some
we'll get
terrorists
some
up at the
terrorists,
supermarket.
right?
I don't know.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
right on that.
Baby, Matt, you're going to London, so I'm assuming that's got to be one of your bucket lists. You're going to London next week, right?
Yeah,
Is-
it's just to go because I've never been, and since my brother's performing
Oh.
out there, so I was like, yeah, might as well.
Must be nice. I'm just going to go just because, I've never been there. Wish I
Yeah.
had that.
Well, I've been
Okay.
trying to do. Yeah,
I got a
I
hard
don't know. I
time
figure I'll
getting
do
to
it
Jersey.
while I'm still young now and single, and got a decent job and everything's going good. I was like, I might as well just start traveling.
Is any of that's gonna some of that's gonna change soon?
I get freaking hitched up.
You
that
got something
shit-
online for that?
I
or
don't think
mean-
you'll get married using terms like hitched up and shit. I just don't think that they're.
Showing your
sure.
age with that.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Get it, get
You
it.
come from the
Wiped
fucking
up, hitched
50s,
up.
nigga? I don't understand.
I mean, listen, there's nothing in the freaking works right now, but it could
Yeah,
happen.
you're
Everybody
really
talks
trying to
about,
make America
they were
great.
gonna do that. They wish they
Go
could have
all
done
the way
that. Then they
back.
got married. Then they had kids, and then look where we're at.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
I'm just so like I said, I've been in a couple places.
Well,
now.
I'm glad that you are going someplace that is on my list. It's just not
Word.
on like the top 3.
Where, London?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, it's not
It's-
one of my main. Like my main that I really want to go to is Tokyo, but you need a lot of
I
time for
wanna
that.
go.
Oh, you
That's
want to go see
awesome.
some anime, buy some panties at the vending machine, sniff them
do?
shits. Okay.
They do that shit.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, man, let me educate y'all real quick. These Japanese motherfuckers is nasty.
Oh,
Oh, man. Dude, bro, you never Google that shit. There's actual vending machines that you can just like Snickers and Pepsi machines. You walk past them shits and they're fucking panties.
Like
They should've-
used pants.
Yo,
Like
we should have talked
used
about that. You
panties.
should have talked about that shit in the fetish episode. That should have been
I
perfect.
mean, hey, we're talking about it now.
On the what?
The fetish episode.
I mean, but that's not
text
something.
her.
We talking about going to Japan, right? You walk by a vending machine and there'll be some panty drawers there, right? And you can just buy them like however many fucking yen, whatever a yen is, 16 yen for some panty drawers, for some
Yo.
19-row panty drawers. You put them on your face and you just have a good day.
That's
Crazy,
disgust-
right?
That's disgusting.
No, thank you.
Like you
Yo,
just walk
them-
around.
Yo, the Japanese, they are so free with their like sexual stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
They coming in like
lot of
fucking
weird shit goes
suicide
on.
over there though.
I don't know
Overwork
about
They
shit.
commit-
They don't even. They have the weird ass sexuality nowadays too. Fucking a bunch of asexuals over there. Don't have
I'm
sex
still
and
not even
shit.
clear what an asexual is.
I'm pretty sure that's someone who doesn't need anyone to
Oh,
rock out.
yeah, yeah,
But no, I'm not interested personally.
yeah.
Where, Jonah? Where?
I can't answer that.
There's got to be somewhere that
There's not-
immediately.
there's
you don't want.
There's not a specific place I want to go to. I want to go to multiple places. And out of those
All right,
multiple
what's the
places,
number
where-
one?
Where's in
I'm
your
with that.
top? So
What's
give
the-
it-
I
give
don't,
it-
I don't have a top.
First
It's
place in your
just-
head. First place
Egypt.
that pops. There you go.
There
That's where you want to
Boom.
go.
Beautiful.
First thing that pops in your head, because that's on my list too. That's number 3. It's
Yeah,
Greece,
I don't
Rome,
have
Egypt.
them in order. It's just this is just
You just want to
one,
get the fuck out.
No, like I just want to do them all like in
like
one
at the same
one
time.
trip.
Oh no.
I
Wildin'.
I want to do them one trip because I want to get out of my system. Because I know I'm never gonna go back once I go there.
But that why? All right. Why? That's not a good way to think.
No, here's another thing too. I don't want to be stuck on a plane for that long. And everywhere I
Facts.
want to go is gonna take mad long on a plane. So
You have your whole life to live. You want to get
Nah.
this shit done in a month?
yeah,
Yeah.
or 2 months.
Fuck outta
Like
here.
nah,
Nah, I feel them.
yeah. I don't want to be on
Nah,
that plane
fuck
for so
outta
long.
here.
I'm afraid of flying still. I've been on planes mad times.
I'm not afraid of it. I just
Oh, I am.
don't. I don't like to sit in that plane for that long of a time. Yo, flying to
Like, once
California.
you get, but then
flying
once
to
you
California
get it
drove me
all
nuts.
done, you what
else
else
do
do
you
you have to look
have?
forward to? Like,
Yeah, real
it-
talk.
I'm
like
good.
you already
I can't stand plane rides either.
you
So I agree with
you
him,
are
but-
on another level with that. I want to space that shit out. If you're talking about you want to go to one spot for an extended period of time,
Listen,
now that's one thing.
but I
you
never-
want to
but-
go hit all these different
Yeah,
areas
well,
at
listen,
once?
Yeah, because
No.
your question was if I had the money, no kids, no restrictions whatsoever, where would I want to go? I got all the money in the world. I got no kids to restricting me. Then yeah, I'm gonna probably spend my entire life flying all over those places, get them all out of the way, and then come back home. Done. What? Done.
I mean,
A part of me
you-
feels
you-
like if I go somewhere, I'm gonna be mad. It's gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna be mad that I left my PlayStation at home. Like,
oh, for sure. No,
nah, dead ass.
You're
like,
100% right. No,
As
no,
soon
no.
as I, like,
That
no.
is absolutely because you know. all right, everyone's gone on vacation at some point. You end up in the hotel and you're just like
Yeah, like now what?
I
No,
kind
this
of want
doesn't happen to Fabian?
That maybe when I was younger. Now,
Oh, nah, that shit still happen.
I don't have time for that. Like by the end of the night, I ain't thinking about Xbox. I'm thinking about food.
But you
and
got
laying the fuck
different.
down.
You got different things going. Like, so you could plan on. You could go to vacation and be like, "Yo, I'm about to hit this bar tonight. I'm about to see what some bitches. I got my own hotel room." Like,
I like the shoulder movement.
yeah,
in that
you
joint.
know how you see how vibes. Niggas know the vibes. Anyway, I'm going on vacation. I'm going on vacation next week to South Carolina, and I don't have no. Like by 10 o'clock, we're gonna be back in the room, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
taking
Like,
your Xbox, aren't
I can't.
It's different.
I'm bringing my motherfucking PlayStation. You goddamn right. And I'm bringing my.
That's right.
laptop,
You're
too.
anti-Xbox. My bad.
Xbox need to make some good games, some fucking single player good games, first party good games. Don't give me fucking Forza. Stop giving me Gears. Don't give me Halo 19.
Come on, man. Gears is a good game,
Dude,
man.
Gears is overrated at this point. Gears is they should have been stopped making it after Gears 3.
Yo, let's
Y'all
talk
still
about
making
let's
this
talk about
franchise
Final
try to milk
Fantasy
the
VII
shit.
remake.
Gears is not good anymore. Like it's not. It wasn't the best shooter in the first place. It just had something that was different. That's why everybody gravitated. It wasn't good. It was different. That's what just like fucking Fortnite. It's not good. It's different. And it's just the most accessible different shit. Gears is not good. Don't be fooled. Halo used to be good. Halo's not any good. And then you got Forza, which is always good. But who gives a fuck about cars?
I don't know. That's kind
You're
of
okay. So
Gears
spend $60 on a game, and you work on cars all day, and then work on more cars on your video game. All right, go for it. Escape reality by going back to fucking reality. Enjoy that.
It's a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played the last Forza. I think I played like 5
cars
seconds
is
of it.
trash. Like I've never been into cars anyway. I've always been like a not cars guy. But anyway, no Gears, no Xbox in general. They don't have shit to play, bro.
You know what's funny is that speaking about cars, saying that you've never been into cars. That's one of the places that I would actually like to go is to Germany.
Oh, for
the
car
Autobahn.
shit, for the
For the
Autobahn. Yeah, I don't want to go fast.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Like, why do y'all niggas want to go fast? Like,
Because
why? You can only
can.
die.
Because you can.
I can do a lot of
Nigga.
dangerous things. Why would I pick that one?
Driving on the
Yo, bro.
Autobahn, there's nothing like driving on the Autobahn.
You've driven on the Autobahn, Ray?
Yeah, I've driven on the Autobahn. Yo, you need to drive on the Autobahn. It just feels amazing. It's just, there's less traffic, there's less bullcrap, there's, they let you know when there's speed traps posted. You just drive and there's no speed limit, and you can pretty much get from point A to point B so much quicker. There's less, I feel like the Polizei over there don't even really care about speed like that. It's more like fucking crazy ass crimes. But yeah.
I would be personally afraid because I don't want to go that fast.
Nah,
I would love to. And
Hell yeah.
I want to go to those beautiful places too. I would love to go to Fiji. I would go what is it, Bora Bora, that they got the fucking huts in the middle of the water and shit like that the Kardashians are always at.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
I don't know where them pictures come from, but now I know it. Now I want to go there.
You gotta. I mean, I love that stuff too, and I like to go to places like that. But you also gotta hit up places that are just not known for that type of, like, the palm trees and then the water and shit like that. I went to New Orleans, and that shit was crazy.
I want to go to the Bunny Ranch.
Like they had places like that.
Man, you
random
married.
spots.
I could bring my wife.
That's true.
You want
That's
to go to
true.
the Bunny Ranch?
Where's that?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Nevada?
No, you're listening.
thought it
Yeah,
was. I thought it
I'm
was.
probably right next to you. Yeah, You want to go to the Bunny Ranch?
Stop talking kinky to your wife over the pod, bro.
You trying to hate on me, nigga?
I'm
You
just
do the same
saying.
thing. Hey,
Like,
Maribel, he wants to go too.
he's not lying. So yeah, there's so much out there in the world.
There is.
You know
There
what
is.
I mean?
I just
Like,
have fears. I'm afraid of things. Like, I don't like taking risks and shit. So that's why there's only certain places. I want to go to Canada.
Listen, sometimes you just
gotta
gotta do
sometimes
it.
worry more about than the people there. You gotta worry more about the cops. My boy got robbed by the cops in a third world country. So you got fears. They ain't even gonna help
the
you.
most tropical, like not even tropical, but
I got a story
the
for that.
furthest I've been out of the U.S., I've been to Puerto Rico. Right, I went one time, right? Because I went on a cruise. We started in Puerto Rico, went to Barbados, did the whole thing, came back to Puerto Rico. First night we was in Puerto Rico, like the real only night that we was there. We was walking down the street, and me and my uncle, my brothers, and like a few other people, we was saying something, like talking amongst each other, and then one of the guys on the street was like, "Yo, like I'll chop you up and put you in a fucking dumpster," but he said the shit in Spanish. My brother's wife was there, and she like translated to the shit. Like, nigga, we wasn't even like talking to you, my nigga. We was just walking by, and niggas will threaten to chop you up and put you in the garbage. Nigga, I want to go home. Like, you supposed to be the 51st state. I understand why niggas is not giving y'all niggas statehood because y'all crazy. Tighten up, Puerto Rico. Tighten up. Can't be threatening to fucking chop U.S. citizens up, nigga.
Yo.
Y'all not Chicago.
Wow.
Damn, son.
Yo, crazy story, man. I was in DR.
This better be crazy. Don't be
It-
so. You don't
That's
start a
where it
story
happened.
that.
No, this is a crazy
Santo
story.
Domingo.
All right.
Yo, I was in DR. Matter of fact, I was actually in the same place
They are fucked up over there.
in Santo Domingo. I forgot what part exactly in Santo
Damn,
That's why I
Domingo.
don't carry cash in me.
Yo, I was walking to like the mercado, like the mini mark where everything is at, right? I
Not the
was walking over.
supermercado, the mercado.
No, because it's like outside and you can get everything.
I'm black,
You can
so
buy.
I just know
you
that
can
I'm
get-
a black guy.
It wasn't the supermarket. It was just the market.
Okay.
It was just
y'all
the-
gonna
yeah,
have to
because you can
translate
get-
all the Spanish shit. You're gonna have
Nah.
to let me know.
It's the market because you can get like everything there, not just food and whatever. You just
Buy
get
weed
everything there. Yeah,
Like
This
So,
nigga said, yeah,
Spanish
yeah.
Walmart.
right.
Okay.
So I was on my way there. Right, I was on my way there.
Wama or
Now,
whatever.
a Wawa. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I
well,
was going
anyway,
for.
so I was on my way there. So picture, a 4-way intersection.
Mhm.
I'm at the corner. Would choose whichever one you want, but I'm at the corner. In the intersection, there's a cop. Across the street from wherever you think I am, across the street from that, literally somebody was walking by, had a thick ass chain on. Kid comes by, yanks his chain. Cop standing right there, saw the whole thing,
You don't give a fuck,
and he was like, "Beep, okay, come on, traffic, move along." Like just.
nigga.
Yo, did nothing, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah. Why the fuck
Like-
would you leave America, my nigga? Just saying, it's not the best place, but at least they police ain't gonna let you get robbed in fucking broad daylight. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You probably
hey,
got a
like
point
you
there.
really an officer of the law. You just watch somebody get my fucking robbed,
Yeah.
bro. You just like, hey,
Run your chain, fool.
yeah, it's all right.
legit. Yeah, and he had like
No.
he had a machine. No, I'm not a machine gun, but he had an assault rifle on him, like in his arm.
Niggas don't like doing paperwork.
And he didn't even do nothing. He just
Like,
stood
nah,
there.
really. Like cops, though, I find out like cops, they let you go. They ain't feel like doing the paperwork.
That's
They ain't
probably-
feel
it's
like
It's
probably
true.
true
It's
to
probably
some
true.
degree.
It's
I
probably
ain't
true.
going through
I
all
mean,
this
do
shit.
you like doing paperwork?
Depends on paperwork, man. I like filling out my kids' birth certificates and shit, but
How many times you got to fill out their birth certificate?
too many times because I got too many kids. So
Touche.
zing.
Touche. I wasn't ready for that one. Touche.
Yeah, no, I did enough. But nah, it's cool. Paperwork does
Nah,
suck. So
The holiday weekend's over. You know,
yeah,
so Games of Thrones is over. Avengers is over.
sad.
Thank God.
R.I.P. Tony Stark. Spoiler alert.
All.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Word.
If you didn't watch it by now,
We
I
love
don't
you
give a fuck
3000.
about it.
I haven't watched it,
We-
but I'm
we
good
love
with the
you.
spoilers.
We love you 3000. Yeah.
Mad good.
DC never started.
Mad good.
So what?
Come on, man. We can't.
This
we
nigga
can't-
said DC
Yo.
never started. Oh shit. Oh, shots to the nuts for soups and bats. Oh man. Oh,
Really? I mean,
yeah.
come on.
Nah, DC was trash. It's trash.
I'm-
Forever will be trash.
Stop.
Damn.
Are we? Yo.
They're
Can- I
movies.
need
They're
some clarity.
movies.
Thank you. I need the clarity.
Because the
Are we talking
animation movies
or
is
we
mad
talking-
dope.
Yes.
The animation movies is better than Marvel's animation movies, but the movies that matter,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
These. All right. So
Martha.
so we all have a clear understanding.
Martha. The
Right?
fuck is this?
So
Y'all niggas going toe to toe, battle of the Titans, and this nigga's fucking Martha, nigga. That's what you got. God damn it, I'm done with Superman. Dude, I can't do. Yo, he's the worst character ever. I'm never gonna say he's the worst. He is the worst. I had to take my headphones off. He's the fucking worst.
John ripped his headphones
I
off just
hate
so everyone knows.
Superman, dude. I hate everything that DC does. The character development is non-existent. Like the characters are just boring as shit, bro. The most interesting guy, is fucking Batman. That's because he's like mad emo and brooding and shit.
I will.
You know what I'm saying?
I will. I'm not a big Batman fan, but I will say he is, in my limited knowledge base, the most interesting character that DC
No,
has to
Disney,
offer.
Disney,
No,
Really for those reasons.
They're
This-
working on that because they're coming out with a Joker background movie. They're coming out
yeah,
with
all
other stuff.
trash. I seen the Joker
Yeah,
trailer. It's gonna be trash. Disney, if you're listening, buy Batman. I don't care how much fucking money you have to spend. Bring that nigga to MCU.
Robert
And-
Pattinson is going to be the next Batman.
and this-
How
and-
excited are you about that?
And this is exactly my point.
we can't do that though. We can't. You can't do that
I can't
because
I
you
will.
had that same exact thought as of Heath Ledger when he was announced to be the Joker. You had the same exact thought, and look how
I
good
did
he.
not. I like Heath Ledger. I thought he was good in that.
I never saw Brokeback Mountain, so I can't even.
I ain't talking- I
I
ain't
can't
talking
I
even
was
about
thinking
reference
Knight's
that.
Tale.
Yeah, right. He was.
What?
Yeah,
That was a
Knight's
great
Tale,
movie.
Yeah,
What were you saying?
A Knight's
Knight's
Tale.
Tale.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Right.
mhm,
So there was a
mhm.
few. He had a few. Heath Ledger was a good actor, but DC is just trash. The character is not that. It's not the who's the director or who's the writer. Their characters are doo doo. That they'll never be good. You know why you love Spider-Man? Because Spider-Man at one point was a 15-year-old kid that you could relate to. He's gonna grow with you forever.
I did not mind Justice League, and I really liked the Wonder Woman movie.
Wonder Woman was dope. Shout out to
Yeah,
Gal Gadot because
Word.
I heart you.
Yeah, what?
Gal
Gal-
Gadot.
she's
Du-
Wonder Woman.
What?
That's
No, isn't it Gail?
Gal, the lady that played.
It's Gal.
I
G-A-L.
don't know that's how
Wonder
you
Woman.
pronounce it.
No, it's Gal Gadot.
You just
Gal
wanted to
Gadot.
make it special.
No, let's just
No,
let's
'cause you threw me
let's
off,
just
like, is that-
Google her and then
I
get the
already
right
did.
pronunciation.
I already.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry,
there is no A in there. I mean, I in there.
It's okay.
Oh,
She's
Gal Gadot.
Good talk, Fabian.
she's Wonder
Good
Woman.
talk.
So yeah, she's Wonder Woman.
No, but though
You know she's Israeli, right?
Yeah, I know.
And she was in the IDF and shit. She's
Is she
badass.
I don't-
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, no.
those
she's
those
got it,
two
yeah.
movies were not bad. Wonder Woman, Justice League were not bad. Batman vs Superman, I thought was terrible.
Wow.
Not
I thought it
not
was a
terrible,
really good
just not
movie.
like all right.
You can't shoehorn certain things. Like,
You
don't
get-
make
you-
me throw up.
it built up to this what was supposed to be an epic battle between Batman and Superman.
So
And first of all, Batman took this massive rock
uh-huh.
just to turn it into a short pointy spear.
So
Like he could have done so much
That
more
movie
with
had-
that kryptonite. It's crazy.
it's
For
true.
starters, right? And then after everything, like John alluded to, Superman yells out Martha, and all of a sudden Batman is having an epiphany with his face half broken
all ripped
off.
off. Oh man!
And somehow he manages to just throw on something real quick on his way to save Martha.
Stops beating his ass.
And then
This
the
alien.
whole rest of the movie, he is literally hiding behind a barricade.
Oh man! It's
Literally
I'm
hiding
done with
the rest
DC.
of the movie while Wonder Woman rocks fucking face, like just destroys dude,
And
and
then
then
the guitar
Superman
riff
is like helping
comes.
her out a little bit.
the music that comes with the fucking Wonder Woman, like
Yeah,
shit. Yo, dude.
Batman was gone after
Listen,
that.
they made Batman look like a
and,
bitch.
and in Justice League too, they did the
The
same
whole
thing.
movie has precedence in the comics, and they have an animated movie too. It's called Dark Knight Returns and Dark Knight Rises. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background. I hear them. Anyway, so Batman in this movie whoops Superman's ass, and it didn't end this way. He didn't fucking yell out Martha like Batman pretty much fucked him up and was
Yeah.
like, stay away from me, leave me alone. Like, if you come for me, I want you to remember who did this to you. Like,
Right.
understand that I don't care who
Yup.
you are, alien man. I will fuck you up because
Yup.
I'm Batman. Like, this movie didn't have any of that energy because it felt like they was playing two parts. Like, they didn't want to displease one fan base or the other because Superman's fan base is just as adamant about Batman's.
They made Batman a punk ass.
Yeah,
bitch.
but the thing is, Batman won that fight. Like, that's the
Yeah.
thing. And it wasn't a Martha thing. It was like, I fucked you up and I'm letting you live. That's
Just
what it
know
was.
that next you
Right,
cross
and-
that line, I'm gonna
Right,
kill you.
that Batman was on some shit. And so now in the movie version, it feels like everything was shoehorned. You really didn't have a reason for them to fight other than Superman was some alien that Batman was afraid of and he just had to get rid of him. There was nothing really personal there. You
No,
know
there
what
was
I'm saying?
zero. There was zero.
Right. And in the comics, they had already had a 20-year relationship before they actually came to these blows. So it was so much. They wasn't calling them each other Batman and Superman. It was Clark and Bruce.
And
You know
Bruce,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? They was
yep.
talking to each other as if they knew each other. It was just so much shoehorned into it. So you make these little cameos by some of the Justice League. You see the fucking symbols for Flash. You see the symbol for Aquaman. Like, dude, come on. That's not how the
The
Avengers did
ladies
it.
loved Aquaman.
That's not.
Or
Yeah, I
what-
know,
what's
but
his face
I'm
says.
talking about the quality of the movie and why that movie wasn't good. Like the Avengers, you had Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, and then the Avengers. Everybody had a
See-
solo movie, and then they had a build.
Right, it built up.
There's
Right.
also a couple movies you're sleeping on too, because you got to realize not too many people know this, but Keanu Reeves and Constantine is a DC character,
It is,
And
and that was
yeah.
bad, and that was a
But it's-
badass.
and
movie.
that was
Yeah,
a
but it's
badass
not. It
movie.
wasn't part of
Constantine
like
was
the
was
universe.
a great movie, but
It was.
it didn't get the it doesn't get the attention or the recognition as a DC movie.
I think it came before its time. I think it should have came a little bit later because
But
that came out like when we was in
Shazam
high
was
school or
really
something.
good
But
too.
Was it really?
Shazam was mad. Probably my next favorite after Wonder Woman. Shazam was
looked
fucking amazing.
so shitty. I
Oh
never
my
saw
god, was that movie so good?
Yeah, the previews didn't know justice.
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard it was really good, but
it's a comedy. It's like if you know
Yeah.
anything about Billy Batson and Shazam as the character, he's a kid,
yeah,
and so he's just a kid that got these powers. Like imagine if you were really like a kid and you became Superman because he has the same
That-
exact powers as Superman, except for he can whoop Superman's ass because his powers is based in magic, and Superman is fucking he can get killed by magic and kryptonite. Nothing else, magic and kryptonite. And Shazam is all magic. But anyway, he has the same powers. But the
Yeah,
movie is
I knew
mad
none
fun.
of that.
I know.
The coming attractions made it look so.
You're
dumb.
not going to
Yeah.
learn. They didn't even tell you that in the movie. I'm telling you that as the nerd.
First of all, that would be good to have in the movie, but it's just
Watch the movie, man. You'll love it.
Oh
And
no, I'll watch it when it comes out. I'm not going to the movie theater.
I
to see
saw
it.
the bootleg. I ain't go to. No, I did see it on the theater because I was on vacation. I had nothing else to do. I went to the movie theater.
You took the kids.
That's cool. We all went. Baby
Well,
cried the whole time.
I mean, not for nothing. You guys know that E3 is coming out, and for those who don't know, E3 is basically a big video game conference. Is that the
Convention?
convention? All right, that's all right.
Electronics
Fine.
Entertainment Expo or something. I think that's why they call it E3.
yeah.
There's like 3 E's in it.
There you go.
Always wanted to go.
And that's where they announce a lot of video game primarily.
Final Fantasy VII. Let's talk about it. Remake.
What'd you just say?
What words?
Let's talk about the Final Fantasy VII remake. Let's talk about it.
Oh, the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
I am not at that.
This touches John's heart.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
It pulls at the
you
strings.
got
Yeah, it does. And I'm actually kind of. I've been waiting
It's
for
widely recognized as the greatest video game of all time. Or one of the greatest. Top
definitely,
5.
hands down.
It's my favorite, probably my second favorite video because I like Final Fantasy VIII more.
Really?
That's the first one I played.
Okay.
I
With
played
Squall
8
and the
first.
Gunblade.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yep, that was the first one I ever played, and then I played 7 after that. and then
Renoa.
I fell in love with 7. Yep, Renoa, Zell, Quistis. Yeah, I was just playing. I have it on the PS4, but Final Fantasy VII Remake is something special to me because that's the one that I was like, holy shit! Like even after 8, I realized like the big impact, like the story wise, like 7 is unfuckwittable. Like
Yeah.
it's the best
Yeah.
story out of all of them.
Unfuckwittable. I like
yes,
that.
yes.
Unfuckwittable.
Copyright. It was
Sephiroth.
it was the best story, and so now that they're remaking it, and the gameplay is not turn-based RPGs, it's more action
Frustrating.
RPGs now. So like it's like a regular fighting
Fucking
game, but
frustrating.
with all the same story beats and shit. So it's gonna be dope.
How you gonna do a remake out of a game and completely change out the mechanics? If you make remaking a game,
Because they
remake
want
it,
to
make it
sell
look
the
nice,
game.
make it look flashy, maybe even change up a couple little features.
Now
in
you
it,
gotta sell the
little
game, man.
But
What-
it's
what-
turn-based. That's what made that part of that
Okay,
game. That game.
understand? They don't want just
Okay, now I see
30-year-olds.
why you say
They
that.
don't want just mid 30-year-olds playing this game and buying this game. You need kids buying this game, and there's no kid out there with the attention span to do fucking turn-based battle RPGs.
We
None
did.
of them.
We were kids.
Yes, but we
Pokemon
didn't
and
grow
all
up
that
with
shit when it came out?
iPads. We didn't grow up with all these distractions. I'm not waiting to play this game. I need instant gratification. They made the battle system so it still appeals to us. There's still the ATB, which is the active time battle. So you have to wait to do your like certain big moves. But like otherwise you'll do chip damage if you just like press X and shit. Like you just do like little chip damage and shit like that. Nothing big until your meter fills up. Then you can use your magic or your big attack or your fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or your
Jesus.
summon.
Nah.
So
That's
Nah.
funny. This shit got Fabian rocking and
dude,
pacing.
yeah,
Nah.
because he wants turn based, but bro, turn based is the past, man.
Yeah,
I
bro,
like
that's what
Personally,
made it
I
what
don't
it
want
is.
the turn based.
I love
Yeah.
turn based, but I understand that it's not the way video games are played.
Nah, that was the
anymore.
one shit that pissed me off about Final Fantasy VII. I fucking hated that.
Oh man, that's just
Like
so
I
much
just
strategy
needed, I
in it.
needed my turn, man.
Like-
Hurry the
like-
hell up and attack so I can go.
Nah,
I hated that
loved
waiting,
it.
man. For real,
I loved it.
I did.
There was
I
a lot of
hated that
strategy
shit.
into it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
why,
were the
because
start
they-
of the end of turn base.
Like how you
Yeah,
gonna
I
fight
guess so.
Sephiroth and not know what the fuck he's gonna pull out because of his the
Well,
colors
listen,
and
you
shit
ain't gotta
and
buy
lighting
that
and stuff.
shit, but I'm gonna
Now all of a
probably
sudden-
buy I'm gonna buy it more than once. I already know that because I won't.
What?
Yeah, fuck that. nigga.
Why are you gonna buy it more than
Because
once?
I've been waiting for this game for 25 years.
Well,
God damn it! I
how
want
many-
them to make more.
Wait,
Make more.
Well, you're gonna buy on multiple systems? Is that what's
No, I'm just gonna
happening?
buy. It's only coming out on PS4.
Is it really?
suck
So
my
how are you
dick,
gonna buy it
Xbox.
more than once? Isn't it?
Because I can buy
Wow,
more
that's
than
a
one copy of it.
blower.
What?
Is it not possible to buy more than one thing of a thing? I'm just.
Not digitally?
I can buy a copy.
I'm trying to figure out understand the reason why you're doing that too, because I know
I just want to support the game with my money. That's all. So I'm gonna
I'm
buy
just-
more of it to support.
So
the
you're
game.
just gonna like go to like EB Games and buy multiple of the
Dude,
games?
EB Games died like 12 years ago. It's GameStop.
It's
just
the same
saying.
thing. Whatever.
It's not. But
get with it, PJ.
you call yourself a nerd? Nah, dude. Yeah, I'll buy more than one copy. I've been waiting.
They got absorbed by GameStop.
Listen,
I mean,
I look. If I buy this game, right? If I buy this game twice,
Wow,
maybe they'll remake Final Fantasy VIII. Maybe they'll do it, and that's the one I really want.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing again. If they make it turn based, if they make
I don't care if it's turn based. I need that game. That's the
Uh.
first Final Fantasy I played. That one has a special place in my heart, more than
No, but
7.
that's part of it.
If Final Fantasy VIII remake
I don't
comes out,
know.
I'm balling up into a little fucking thing and crying, dude. I'm like, I'm gonna shit myself. All these bad things are gonna happen.
That's like them coming out with a motherfucking Halo remake and making it fucking turn based 10 years from now. That shit'll piss me off. Don't get me wrong. I love turn based games. I'm gonna be like, that's not the game I remember playing.
But if you want to play
bullshit.
if you want to play a turn-based Final Fantasy, just go play the game. Like I was
I have,
literally
yeah.
2 days ago, I was playing Final Fantasy VII, the original thing, on my PS4. Like, because you can buy it on PS10.
Mhm.
is there anything else that you guys are looking forward to more besides
The
Final
Last of Us
Fantasy?
Part 2.
They announced
Gears
a
5.
Marvel's Marvel
Boo.
Avengers game.
No.
Marvel Avengers game. Wow.
Yeah, dude. Yes, I gave that noise for fucking the Avengers project because Marvel has been teasing and Square has been teasing this game for like since 2015, and nobody knows what it is. The only thing they showed was a short teaser.
The name of it's Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah, and that game
it got announced today actually.
Do you think that money that game's gonna make so much money? Like you thought Endgame is gonna make a lot of money, right? Think about it. There's 100 million PS4s out there, assuming that it's just for the PS4. There's like almost 100 million
John,
out there.
June 10th at 6:00, they're having a live event where they're gonna show the gameplay.
I'll be,
Oh, he's choking. He got so excited he's choking. Breathe.
I
Baby, give
appreciate
him mouth
it,
to
but
mouth. I mean,
I will be watching. Trust me, I'll be watching all the conferences. But no, it'll be good. The Avengers game I've been waiting for. It's highly anticipated. If you thought that Endgame made a lot of money, movie tickets aren't $60, but video games are. So, and there's 100 million PS4s alone. That's not counting PC and Xbox. That game is going to crush records if it's any good. If they come out with a good trailer, it's gonna crush. Like it's gonna. Make
I think
so much
if
money.
they don't come out with a good trailer, it's gonna.
No, the video game.
They're always
world
gonna
is-
do it
we're
just like
not-
Marvel's
we're not
behind it,
like
you know they're gonna kill
feebs,
it.
Like you feeble people, like you noobs. We don't do that. If the trailer is bad, that game won't sell.
They're coming out with another Assassin's Creed.
That's an annual thing. They do that every year.
That's so stupid.
There'll be a Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed every year. I thought we knew this. Every year.
I never played anyone after I think the second Assassin's Creed. I got over it. It's the same gameplay
The third one was the best.
Nah,
every time. It's the
that
same
game is
gameplay.
it's a totally different game now, dude.
Then I guess I gotta pay.
No,
play a more
really, the
recent
action
one, but-
is like totally everything is different, bro. Like
I don't like the way it
you
went.
can't go from 2 and they've made literally 10 games in between the second one and
Yeah.
now, and you like it's the same game. Like no,
Or no, they completely changed. it.
They all seem like the
dude,
same
you
to
played
me.
2 of them.
Yep, I've seen multiple. I've played 2.
Wow.
I've seen multiple.
It's like-
they
it's
all
like-
look the same.
It's like playing Madden 98 and Madden 99. Well, I'm done with Madden.
I'm
know
done
what
with that shit
saying?
too.
I never need to play another Madden ever again. I am
I'm
too.
done with
but-
that
Well, you know
shit
what? I
too.
kind of did that with Call of Duty. I was good. Like
That's
after
another
Mo-
one.
Call of
After
Duty's
Modern
trash,
Warfare and the
bro.
first Black Ops.
Yeah.
Black Ops
Down.
28.
What?
Gonna be.
Is,
It'll come.
is this? I need to
It'll
go on
come.
IGN.
No, I'm not. That not now.
Oh, Black
guy.
Ops 28. Oh no, that won't come.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the next one they're doing is Modern Warfare.
Didn't they just do
They
Modern
are,
Warfare?
good.
No. They remastered the old Modern Warfare. They're rebooting the series.
Awesome.
I could have sworn they just came out with another Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it's
the
all
remaster.
No, it's all they made a remastered version of
It was the
one that
remaster
came
of
out a while ago.
the original. Sorry.
That'd be good because I'm tired of seeing all these fucking jetpacks.
Dude, I'm tired of buying. I'm tired of.
Halo
Every year I
Infinite.
tell myself I'm not buying Call of Duty, and every fucking year I buy Call of Duty.
The Last of Us Part 2. I never finished Part 1.
Oh, what?
Let me see that.
I don't know.
Great.
I have
I don't care about
Call
none
of
of these
Duty
games but Gears of
2019.
War.
What?
Gears of
I don't
War.
care
Oh,
about none of
Dying
these
Light,
games
that
but
was a
Gears of
fucking
War.
great
Gears
game.
of War and Final Fantasy, but now Final Fantasy not so much.
There's
You
I'm
never
another
played
Resident
Last of
Evil.
Us?
Resident Evil
no,
8.
I don't care about it.
There's actually a
Oh,
lot.
you don't like PlayStation then?
Nah, I don't have a favor. Like I like Xbox because of Gears. I'm just a diehard Gears fan, so that's why.
So damn, so
I
you
like
ain't
the-
played Spider-Man, you ain't played God of War, you ain't
No.
played Last of Us, you haven't played Uncharted.
I played Uncharted.
Okay.
I used to have a PlayStation.
Okay.
I played Uncharted. I
There's
think.
a new one that came.
No, I haven't played. I played.
There's like 8
Uncharted,
Uncharted
I
now,
played-
too.
Yeah.
I played. I think all the way up to 3.
Yeah, Uncharted 4 just
Age
came
of
out. Well, not
Empires
just-
4.
Damn,
What?
son. Best one
Oh,
is
that's
Age of
probably 'cause
Empires
that's probably
2.
PC.
That's crazy.
Probably.
But yeah, no.
Resident Evil
PS4,
8.
Wanna
man,
get
they
it?
got a lot of good games.
Get it.
We should get it.
Yeah.
Got a lot of good games.
I'm
Dark
with
Souls. Dude,
Eh,
there's so many continuations of games.
Streets
That's
of
like
Rage
what's
4, I
throwing
wanna
me
get
off.
oh
down
yeah,
on that,
Streets Rage
'cause
4. is
that was a
definitely
classic.
something I
Like
want.
Borderlands
Streets
3.
of
There's
Remember that shit?
Oh,
Borderlands
yeah.
3, Watch Dogs 3, like the Luigi's Mansion 3,
Oh,
Fable!
man, those are all
What?
games. Yeah, but who wants to,
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
for what?
Probably a Switch.
I don't know.
I'm assuming.
Well, it is
Probably
a
the
Switch, but
Switch.
Link's Awakening. Why
Uh,
does that sound like a remake of a game they made already?
Yeah, it's being remade for Nintendo Switch. Literally, like that was the first line that I just
Oh
saw.
man, I'm good.
Maybe they're remaking the Ocarina. No, not the
Ocarina of Time, I thought was a really the,
Yo, if they
the best
remake it
one.
Ocarina of Time,
Dude, that
I am
and
not
Link to the
leaving my house.
Past for the Super Nintendo. That's the one. That was my favorite. But Ocarina of Time, oh my god, I
Six
spent
four?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
mad time. with
And
that
actually, I
game.
thought it was gonna get bad after that, and then they came out with Majora's Mask, and I was like, "Yo, this is even better."
I didn't like Majora's Mask. Don't put me on a time limit. I'm trying to go my own pace, man.
That's why you got to restart it and go back.
You know?
I don't know. Is there anything else? I don't see anything else on here.
Um,
It's just video games at E3, right?
yeah.
I mean, I
it's-
really should. Know
It's
this.
video.
That's
It's
how
video
detached
games.
I've
It's
been.
video games and sometimes hardware. So what you might see, you
VR
might
stuff,
see
new VR
Xbox
iterations and shit.
reveal something. You will not. Sony is skipping this year, E3. So you will
What?
not be. They will not be having a conference, even though you'll probably see some games on PlayStation. You will not. Sony's not having a conference for the first time ever.
Yeah, it's.
I'm excited though.
Yeah, you know what? Because that means they're trying to show up.
Like
on the
you don't see the news as like super exciting, but once this podcast is over and y'all leave, I'm going to spend the rest of my night delving into all this shit because I'm on IGN now and my like
Because you know what
shit's getting hard, bro.
I get. That's a disturbing sight.
hey, dude, I'm just seeing everything. Like,
You know what? I get really irritated with these things. All right, I enjoy video games, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I
Like all
enjoy
of us
video games
do.
a lot. When I get to play them, I
Right.
enjoy them. But it really pisses me the fuck off as to one how expensive they've gotten and just like the consumption rate is crazy. Like you can watch what is it? What do they call it now? Fuck.
what streams?
Twitch.
No. Dude, they show this shit on ESPN.
Oh, esports.
There you go. That.
Yeah.
It's on ESPN. It's
Games are the same price though. They're not super. They're not more expensive than they ever.
Inflation.
They're literally the same. Like you don't know
they
another.
were like $45.
Never were they
When
45.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
on a
think it was
discount, but
49,
you've never
50
for
bucks.
for a brand new full price game. You only paid more. You've only paid $80. You don't remember this shit. But when I got a fucking Star Wars racing game for Nintendo 64 for my like 12th or whatever birthday, that shit cost $80 for just the fucking game.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
I know.
I remember you're right. It was 50. I remember paying
The thing
50
was
like fairly
they had
regularly.
fluctuated in price. There wasn't a standard price for any game. Now everything is $60, and you have to
Man,
be grateful.
listen.
I'm gonna tell you why. You have to be grateful because these games cost more than ever to make. This is not 8 levels of Super Mario. This is $100 million to make Grand Theft Auto 5. They got to make their money back, right? So you paying
Shit,
$60
$100
is nothing.
damn.
It's nothing for them just to break even, and then they got to make a profit, and they made a profit, a hell of a profit. They crushed it, made $1 billion in a day
$1 billion in a day. That's
for Grand Theft
that
Auto
is
5. And guess what?
fucking
Grand Theft Auto
ridiculous.
6 is going to do more than it.
That is Not for no. I used
Can
to
they
love the
if
Grand
they
Theft
make a
Autos.
remake of San Andreas, I'm gonna lose my
Nah,
shit.
the
I'd
next
be so
GTA
happy.
is the next GTA is supposed to have Vice City, Liberty City, and San Andreas in it.
In
What?
one?
And,
All
yeah,
one?
and, yeah, you can travel between the cities.
How
GTA 6.
Vice City was my shit.
could they start off with 2?
Vice
Because I
City
feel
was
like
my
that's gonna be too
favorite.
much.
Vice City was my favorite. But the point is, games are that's why they hit you with microtransactions. That's why they're trying to charge you for fucking loot boxes and charge you for cosmetic shit because they have to make their money back. Games cost so much to make. They aren't more expensive. They're cheap. And the fact that everything else in your life has been inflated in price, but video games. Though that's the one thing. Movie prices go up, music goes up, everything else goes up. But your video game prices have been the same for the past 15 years. You don't even notice it. It's always $60 for the max, unless you want to get a special edition or some shit like that. And that's where they really make their extra money. But if you just want to get a base game, yeah, $60. That's the buy-in.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's
like
cheap. Affordable.
Fuck that.
If I get 40 hours of content from anything, you don't get 40 hours of content from a movie. But you'll pay.
I feel like I don't get 40 hours of content from.
You know, I didn't even look
That's
at it that
because you
way.
don't.
That makes sense.
That's your choice. But you get to hold on to that video game just like you get to hold on to that movie. The difference is, if I'm paying for a movie ticket, I only got that one experience.
You can't even like take it to your friend's house and play it.
What are you talking about?
It's just not. It's just things aren't the same.
Yes, you can, man.
No, you can't let your friend borrow a game no more.
Yes, you can.
How?
You want to? Do you want to borrow one of my games downstairs? I will give them one of your games. One of my games. What do you mean? I have
Xbox,
discs.
you do the same thing too.
No, right. All right.
Oh,
so
digital downloads where they
Yeah.
make it so I could share play. So all I have to do is hit a button and you can play my video games from. Is that what you're talking about? Because that exists.
Yeah. Apparently, I just don't know enough about my system.
Yes.
I guess not.
Yes. Xbox can't do that though.
Yeah,
Only
you could.
PlayStation.
Right,
You cannot share
Ray does.
play your games. So I can take over your system and play your games from my system.
Correct. It's called it's called home sharing. Right.
Oh, that's home sharing though. No, that's different, bro.
No, the PlayStation.
That's different.
The PlayStation.
That's if you have
4,
the same account on in
Oh no, this is
the
not
Xbox
this is
registered
not-
as a home Xbox.
No, that's not.
different.
No, that's not what this is. This is he's at home and I'm at home. I'm on my profile. He's on my profile. He's like, "Hey, John, what are you playing?" I say, "I'm playing Dragon Ball Z." He say, "Hey, I want to play that." I say, "Hey, PJ, let me hit this button." Now you control it, and I'll just watch you play on my screen, and you also play from your screen. You're gonna play my game.
Oh shit! So he
No,
have
but
like remote
alright,
access to
alright,
your
Yes,
PlayStation.
he has remote access to my PlayStation and can play whatever we can do
Yeah, but he
co-op
can't
games.
play his own shit.
I have another fucking play. I got 3 PlayStation 4s in
You
this
see what
fucking house.
he
I'm
has?
fine.
He has to let me. He's basically letting me play his game on his shit.
Yeah, but
so
if
he
we-
can't play
that's
with
the difference
you.
with
But the thing
Xbox.
is, if
Xbox
you don't
can
own the,
share.
if you
We
don't
can
own the
both play
game and I
same
want to play
game.
2K with you,
Right, if you're home,
I'm like, yo, PJ, let's play 2K or let's play Madden. Or I don't have that. Okay, I'll hit the button and now you have it and now let's play. Like, what's yours? You want to play Street Fighter? Oh, you don't have.
But
Street Fighter?
you'll still be able to play too. Like,
Yeah, you can do co-op or I can just let him do it by himself.
Oh, okay.
What's the
Alright.
issue?
You would have to go to
Xbox can't
another
do that.
Xbox.
it's just way too
Okay,
complicated.
yeah, it's too complicated because literally there's a button on your shit that says share, and that's all you have to hit. There's a button on your controller that says share.
But it's not the same though.
Okay.
It's not the same. It
What's
just
not
isn't.
the same about it?
Niggas used to show up at the friend's house, you're like, yo, pick a game, what you want to play, and it was just different.
But you live far, so I can't do that. So now I have to do it
I
how
don't
we
live
do it.
far.
You live too far for me to. It's easier for me to press a button and play the game with you than just for me to
That's a
travel to
laziness
you.
in you.
And then I gotta hook it up to your TV, and my TV might be better. And I'm like, mad because I want my
And-
TV now.
Video games take 3 hours to download now.
Depends on your internet.
What is up with
connection.
your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, right. Depends on what
That
you
fucking
got.
Walmart connection.
Why are you
Listen,
using Wi-Fi?
you
You
need
use Ethernet. What do you?
You
do
see-
you live in the Stone Age?
No, he's
I
still,
got-
he's
I
still got
think
that
I must.
DSL. He's
Yeah,
trying
dude,
to
you got dial-up.
Remember that shit getting instant messenger? Oh man, that was a time.
Word, aim.
Get off the internet. I gotta use the phone.
Yeah, dude. That's why you gotta.
Yo,
to get
I'm
more
so
than
glad
one.
we are where we are with the internet because if we would have went for too long with that dial-up shit is whack.
Yo, you know, America has one of the worst internet infrastructures in the world. We have one of we're leading in slow speeds.
Really?
You know,
I didn't know
Internet-wise,
that.
our
which
internet
is scary
infrastructure is
because
shit.
we're leading
Yeah, I know
in terms of the grid and shit, the electricity industry. We're the
Yeah,
best
but our internet
in the
is
world.
is like the
But our
slowest in the
internet
world.
sucks. It's
It's
the worst
like
thing.
it's like up there with like
Communications, shit.
second world countries, and maybe I'll fact check, maybe I won't, but I'm 99% sure.
That's my opinion.
Because I saw no, it's not an opinion. I saw this the other day. I just don't remember where I saw it. But yeah, the internet infrastructure in America is shit, bro. Like
That's
there's
crazy.
still people in this country using dial-up. like
You
today.
serious?
Yeah, there are small parts of people in like certain areas in the country that are still using dollar.
It costs more to use dollar. Why wouldn't they just
Bro,
switch to fucking?
the infrastructure is not there. The cables and the wires are not there.
Okay, all right.
Like,
now I
you
see
know what I'm
why.
saying? So it's just not there. Like Google Fiber is not even everywhere right now. So
Word.
you know what I mean? And which is we probably need fiber optics everywhere. But most places don't even have fiber optics. I don't even think there's fiber optics up here.
Shit.
So
I got fiber optics to my house.
because you live closer to the city.
Whatever.
Well,
Whatever. I got fiber
there's your.
optics to my
I
house.
guess that's my point. The more rural areas you know, you're not. We don't have good internet in this country.
They can move closer then. Then you could have fiber
I'm
optics.
fine. I
too.
mean, I have good internet. I got motherfucking 100 megabytes a second. I'm good. I'm good. But I'm just saying, most people.
You pay for that extra though.
Well, I don't have cable. I don't have a phone. I don't have cable. So everything I do is over the internet. If I want to watch TV, I watch it over the internet.
Over the internet. Yep.
So I need to give me the fastest speed. I'd rather pay however much I'm paying for my internet.
That's the
than-
fastest speed up here, 100 megabytes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or it might be
I
300.
think that's a hundred.
Or man, it might be 300.
I think it's 200 because they asked me to upgrade recently.
I got
I'm
a
pretty sure,
Optimum.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no.
Some
I think it's
offer
300.
two.
No, I'm lying because the most that there is, Verizon offers a gig. You can get a gig.
Yeah?
But
a
but
gig.
that's
Speed,
fiber optics, though.
upload and down.
Yeah, but that's
Mhm.
fiber optics.
That's
why.
fiber optics. Yeah, you get a gig.
Damn, I didn't realize that was. I got Verizon. Shit.
But I mean,
You're gonna pay a shit.
it's over. That's overkill though. You don't really need a gig.
No,
these games
Optimum.
nowadays.
Optimum up here they offer 400 megabytes per second. That's download though, not upload.
It's amazing that there's a difference.
Well,
And
yeah.
this stuff. I've actually
Collect your
been looking-
thoughts, man. Collect your thoughts.
Because talking when I brought up the shit about how video games now that kind of pissed me off a little bit, how that system it's just started reminding me of a couple different things. But like what kind of things get under your guys' skin? I actually got something that happened to me today that I need to get off my chest, but I want to hear from y'all first.
Liars. I don't like them. That it's really I could take a lot. You could be an asshole. Just be honest. You could be anything. Don't like. I do not like lying. It's something about that shit.
Oh, I agree with you 150%.
It's something about lying, right? Like I don't know. I look at you weirdly. Like if you lie, because now I know you fear me. If you lying to me, you're afraid of me. I feel like there's no
Ooh,
reason.
that makes sense.
Well, that's the only reason you have to lie.
About it that way.
That's the only reason you have to lie to anybody is if you're afraid of them.
You're afraid of whatever the outcome may be.
Whatever the outcome is, whether you yell at me, whether you mad at me, whether you want to fight me, whatever it is, no matter what it is, I'm afraid of you.
Right.
And therefore, I have no because I'll never lie to you. I'm not afraid of what? Never lie to my wife. I ain't afraid of you either, and that's no offense, but I'm not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
The liars they do something to me, bro. They do something to me. I do not like it, and we've all told lies.
Like
in
0
our
to
life.
100 real quick.
Huh?
0 to 100
Oh,
real
man.
quick.
Oh man, especially if I catch you in a silly ass like you should be smarter than that lie.
No, the stupid
don't,
lies.
Like don't insult my intelligent lie.
Oh,
like
man.
come on, man. How stupid do you
I'm with
think
you
that
on
I
that.
am?
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? That's my number one thing is liars.
Ray, well, you have like a number one, like a deep rooted thing.
Damn, man. What?
What gets you frustrated? What triggers you, man?
Traicionero. Like traitors.
What you said? Trees?
Traicioneros. Pero
Traicioneros.
at the same time, I also do my best to be compassionate. Like, it really pisses me off, but I do my best to
Traicioneros?
understand. That's it. I do my best to reserve my judgment and shit, and do my best to just try to figure shit out in as most of a positive way as possible. But I don't know. That's pretty much it, I think.
He's meaning like backstabbers or somebody who does.
Oh,
Backstab.
because I didn't
Okay.
understand. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm assuming that's what that was.
Traicioneros.
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 Yeah.
See,
Traicioneros.
tells you that my Spanish is real rough.
Yeah, I speak Ebonics and
He speaks
like
Ebonics.
job application. I don't really speak anything else.
You speak Ebonics
And job
and
application.
job
Tu
application.
tiki bani, yo piki pani.
You speak Spanish. I think that's what he said.
No, but everywhere I go, people think I'm Dominican, and I'm starting to get offended. Not offended, but it's like not offended, but it's like, yo, nah.
I was gonna say why because
I'm
Dominicans
not offended, but it's like,
black.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Dominicans
I be
is half
working. No.
No, Dominicans are black.
I remember this one time I was in
There
the
is
Bronx,
no,
right?
you're black, bro.
What?
Dominicans are black.
Absolutely.
If you're
They're
a
black
Dominican,
people.
if you are Dominican and you say you're not black,
how
you're
is your
lying to
island
yourself.
attached to Haiti and you're not black? Explain that.
I mean,
Stop. There's nothing to explain. It was a rhetorical question. You really can't explain it. They're black. That's how you explain it. They're black. They're actually black people.
They're black.
Who were their captors? That's all. It's a language that you pick. The French captured half of the island, and so the Haitians speak French. And the French captured the entire island. Well, okay.
And then Dominicans fought off the French, and that's when they made their half.
Okay.
And Dominicans became who they were. Haiti became who they were.
Whatever. Somebody fought off. No, the Haitians fought off the French, not the Dominicans.
Dominicans fought off the French. That's
well,
how
I mean, I guess they was all the same fucking people,
yeah,
right?
They were.
That's my point.
They
was all the same people.
At
so yes, Dominicans are black. Like I'm black. I just speak the language of my captor. You know what I'm saying? We all just speak the language of your captor, unless you chose to come here.
I mean, I was kind of just born here, so.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Dominicans
the Haitians didn't. I come from half a world away. They didn't just come there. Nigga.
So,
I speak the language of my captor.
Why do Dominicans speak Spanish then, and Haitians speak?
Because
French.
At some point, the Spaniards had control of the island, and the ones that they had control over was the Dominican. Like they speak that language. You think that a language Spain is in Europe?
Matter of fact, that's
right.
That's the way it
that's
was.
what I'm saying.
Not the way that
Spain,
I said before.
Spain is a country. Spain is a country in Europe.
Damn, you're like the Discovery Channel.
Well, it's just common sense. If you think about it, Spain is a country in Europe. How does that language come all the way across an ocean for a people that's not indigenous to that land speaking it? Like dark Africans are speaking a European language in the Caribbean. How the fuck do you think that happened? Yeah, slavery.
George Washington.
All right.
George Washington.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the.
Wait a minute.
No,
I actually learned that George Washington went to Barbados with his brother when his brother was sick. I'm not saying.
It might be
I
true.
know that George Washington didn't teach him that, but he actually is very important to the Barbadians.
Yeah, he is, because I went to Barbados and there's mad fucking monuments.
Oh, really?
and shit.
I didn't know that.
There's
like
mad monuments.
There's
and
a
shit down there.
hotel, like the George Washington House. It's an actual
and
museum.
they're called Bajans.
What?
Okay.
Who's called Bajans?
But people from Barbados is not called Barbadians, whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah.
They're called Bajan.
Bajan? I didn't know. I really didn't
I don't
know
make
that.
this shit up.
I didn't hear nobody say that down there. I'm just saying.
They're not gonna call them
Why Bajans?
I don't make the rules, man.
I wasn't.
He just collects the knowledge. He doesn't ask the
No,
question.
but I wasn't actually asking the question
term I
directly.
heard.
That was just like a question out loud. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Why
Bajans?
I don't know.
What about you, Faye? What pisses you off?
Slow drivers. I mean, that's just what I mean.
Slow drivers.
You might be right. Barbadians. No, they're Bajans or Barbadians.
Oh, so we were both right. High five,
bro. We won. Okay. Continue.
You know, it pisses me off. I mean, I guess at different levels, because certain things are just annoying. Other things just really piss me off. I guess one of the things that are in the middle that can get me really tight is just really mean, fucked up people to like servers or people that don't, that are in the service industry, and somebody being rude to somebody just because they're doing their job. That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, mean people suck, but I can be mean.
Or just arrogant people like think this shit don't stink.
No, I'm one of those too. Yeah. Sometimes my shit stinks, but most of the time it smells pretty good. So I'm probably one of those people that you hate.
No, you know what I hate? There's two things that I hate. One of them you're gonna fucking get a kick out of this.
What's that?
The one thing that I hate is, and this is why I don't go to fucking New York City. I hate people bumping into you.
Oh my God! What?
With a passion, like literally. If I'm walking down the street, you know how you walk down the street and you kind of move your shoulder so you don't bump. Yeah. If I don't get that same respect and you still bump me, literally from 0 to 100, like I really want to fight everybody moving forward now.
Nah, I don't get that. I mean,
the second one, you really want to fucking piss me off? You really want to fucking piss me off? Pinch my fucking nipples.
What?
Yes.
This nigga,
Yes.
Frank, love people. Oh man,
Yes.
I
Yo.
almost forgot he was my friend one time. That's how
dude,
pissed off I
it's
got.
more mad.
just
You be
snap.
wanting to fight him too. He'd
Just
be like,
snap.
ha 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 ha,
No,
like nigga,
no.
like stop pinching my nipples.
Hey, yo, my
That's it.
instantly you pinch my nipple, I'm gonna swing at you. That's how bad it pisses me off, yo.
He'll
Literally,
do it. I'm telling you.
Yo,
don't.
no, it's my reflex. My reflex
I don't
is
do that
want
shit
to
no
just
more.
fucking hit you.
Okay, good.
I don't do
That
that
shit
shit no more.
pisses me
Yeah, nah.
off.
Don't keep your hands to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Don't touch people unless they want you to touch them. No means no. Me Too movement, all that. Right? Like, nah, but I tell my kid, nah, but deadass, I gotta tell my kids this shit every day because earlier my son comes down and says, hey, London slapped me. Like, y'all need to keep your fucking hands to your fucking selves. Like, adults, I don't know how far you got in this life, but if you're here, that means you got pretty far. Keep your fucking hands to yourself, dude. It's not that hard. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch people's nipples.
I'm right there with you though, Joe. Like that.
Yeah.
When you're walking, and you're right, especially in New York City, and somebody just like bumps into you. I don't know. I got a thing with manners, right? And this actually leads me to why I even asked this question, because I got really irritated today. Fucking people live in their own bubble, right? And I get it. I live in my own bubble. I respect everybody else's bubble. But today, I had a customer come into the shop asking for an inspection. Something real simple. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're coming off a holiday weekend. Everybody got needs, right? So I politely told this woman, yes, she was a woman. Sorry, ladies. That if she wanted to leave her car with me, I'd make sure that her car was done by the end of the day, right? Because I had other people ahead of her, people who had appointments or people who dropped off their car earlier. This heifer had the nerve to catch a damn attitude with me.
Just slap the shit out of her.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
just saying, I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm not I will never ever lay my hands on a woman. But does she deserve it? Because
is she a woman or a customer at that point?
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try to treat you equally. Like, your money is green, and
Bro,
these hands are equal.
But
I'm fucking around. Don't slap the shit out of nobody, bro. I just told people to keep their hands to themselves.
Don't come in my establishment acting like you're my only priority and the most important thing in my fucking life. And then when I proceed to be kind to you and still try to appease you, turn around and throw me attitude like I'm wrong. Bitch, who the fuck are you? You should have got your shit done earlier. You should have got your shit done yesterday or the day before, last week. Or you should have had the fucking common sense to make an appointment, not after the fact, not after you got busted by the cop. Now your problem becomes my problem. Yeah. Well, fuck yourself.
Yeah, no.
Who the fuck are you? And I don't like that shit. That shit gets under my skin when people make their problem your problem and have complete disregard for what's going on around them. Like, they are the only ones that matter. I really just don't like that shit. People need to have some fucking common courtesy, some respect for someone else's situation, and, you know, some fucking common sense also. A little bit. I know it's not common, but a little bit can go a long way.
Right.
You know, and it really put a bad taste in my mouth today. Like, it put me in a bad mood the rest of the day.
Yeah, I fuck your whole shit up.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for somebody else to say something. Like, go ahead and say something. Be
Next
the one to
person
push
that
it
say
over.
something, putting them in a headlock and giving them niggas mad.
I would love to have been there. I would
nigga.
have pretended like I was a regular customer. I love doing that. I love getting pissed at people that just being rude. That shit is, I love that.
And but in today's world, like, you can't. Someone, at least, especially if it was like a one-on-one situation, if I wasn't in my place of business, it'd be different.
Yeah.
Right. But being in the place of business, on top of, I gotta bite my tongue, and I'm sitting there, you walking away, talking under your breath. Man, listen, if I could have thrown a handful of nails in front of her car.
We should make legislation where, like, do something just to flip on people when you want to. Like nothing physical, but like we should be able to fucking curse a motherfucker
No.
out and then not have to worry about somebody coming to close your business down because you did that shit. I ain't saying call the cops on motherfuckers barbecuing in the park, but disrespectful motherfuckers, you should be able to, as a business owner, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out my face, I'm about to slap the shit out you. I'm gonna get my wife to stomp you the fuck out. Like you need to be able to do those things as a human being. Like, and I think that we're just so fucked up as a society that we don't allow us to police ourselves. So the first thing we do is want to call the actual law. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we should be able to tell that nasty, but yo, you being mad nasty. If you don't get the fuck out my face, out my shop right now, you about to have a problem. Like,
But you
need to
could
go.
though.
Yeah, but he's worried about the business side of it. Like, if he does that, he's about to lose mad business. And I just don't feel like we're a society of pussies that won't allow one person to curse out another person because that other person was wrong because somehow it was some kind of.
We're a society of fucking entitlement, bro. That's why people think they can act that way. They think that you need to service them, you need to appease them, you
That's
need
my
to
D from the B.
fucking
Hmm.
you know. You
I
need
don't
to
wanna
be on
say
your
it.
hands and knees. Otherwise, you know what? I'm gonna take my business elsewhere. And yeah, everything inside of me wanted to be like, well, then, bitch, take your business elsewhere.
Oh man, you better than me.
Like,
That's why. Listen, that not all the way, nigga.
I
Be
mean,
appreciative of that because
that-
me, yeah, bitch, you better take your. Yeah, you are gonna take your shit somewhere. Don't come back here, please. Go tell your friends not to come here either.
And-
Suck my dick. Like I swear to
Rub your
God.
back.
that,
And that's a fucked up attitude. I probably wouldn't get a lot of
No,
business, but it's like
that's the thing. It's really not a. Is it? In
It's a
today's,
catch- it's a
in today's
catch-22.
economy, in today's world, yes, but
Mhm.
really, like, yeah, maybe not in those exact words. You should be able to tell someone, like, yo, yeah, you can leave. I need you to leave. That's not right.
yeah,
what
you're
you're
so
doing is not right.
polite.
It's not. It's not.
No, you're
bro,
polite. You're polite. You're a good man.
man,
You're a good guy.
Got to keep the lights on.
I get it. I guess that's my point.
Because I
Like-
also have had people come back and apologize. I've been in that
Yeah.
situation where people have come back and
Yeah, I guess
apologized.
there's
And be like,
always that
oh, you know, X and Y Z was having my kids was pissing me off. Blah blah
Nah, I
blah.
be
They
wanna-
wouldn't sit down in the car. Some dumb shit.
I
I'm
be
thinking to
wanting to
myself, well,
violate. I think there's something wrong with me.
control yourself.
Like
but
I be want to violate people. Like, but that's something I got to see a therapist.
yeah.
You know. But, good
Mental
times.
health. See that, men with mental health.
Yeah, no, I know. I've come to the conclusion recently, probably in the past month, I absolutely need to see a therapist. Like,
Everybody does.
really. Like I agree, everybody does, but
Everybody
I really
does.
need to see one. Like, I need to give one a hug.
Man, listen,
He said, "I
we
wanna
talked
give
about that. That was episode 2. Everybody needs to see
hell
it.
yeah.
Delusions of Manager. Go
Yup.
check that out.
That was my little rant though, man. This
That's
effort
okay.
This
I
effort
feel you.
pissed me off so bad.
Your support group is here. We're here for
It-
you.
That's right. That's what we
You know?
hear.
You know, Men United, or how Al Bundy used to have No Ma'am. You ever watch Married with Children? And he had his little group of men called No Ma'am. That's us.
No.
Okay, you
I don't.
Married with Children. You never.
I
watched it?
remember Married with Children. I don't remember that.
Tor-
part of it.
Towards the later seasons, him and Jefferson and the black friend, whatever the black friend was, was
Mhm.
always the token black guy.
Mhm.
Had like a No Ma'am, and they was always arguing with Marcy, the little flat chested lesbian. Because she
Yeah, no.
is. She is. That she came out as a lesbian, so I'm not making fun of anybody.
Oh yeah, I remember Marcy. Anyway,
Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you tuning in.
super facts.
Catch us next week, episode 3. I'm here joined with John,
You.
Jonah,
What up, cuz?
Fabian,
What's going on?
and Ray.
No.
And we are Alpha 5. Remember, we are all alphas at something.
Cinco. Peace.